A very good morning, 8th standard. This is Anviti, your social studies teacher, again with block 5, and the name of the block is Decline of Mughals and Rise of Regional Powers. And today we are going to learn lesson plan 2, Effects of Decline. Yesterday we had read the causes of decline of Mughal Empire. I hope you all are fine, well, and healthy at home. Stay back there so that we can do our education or learning in a healthy manner. Okay, now moving further towards the lesson plan. Now tell me what what do you think happened when the Mughal Empire declined? According to you, means what do you think might had happened when the Mughal Empire declined? So, when the Mughal Empire declined, many regional powers emerged as independent kingdoms. Got it? So, in this way, we are what is our aim? Aim is we will learn how independent regional powers emerged with the fall of Mughal Empire or the Mughals. Okay, now identify the regions from the given clues. In the next slide, you will get few of the clues, and after reading it, you will mark them on the Indian map. After doing this, you will read the section Effects of Decline. I hope you understood. Now, here this is the clue that you need to read and mark it on the map. If you don't have any map, you can draw by your own. Now, here is the first clue. The current capital of this particular region is called the Pink City and has many ruins of forts. The community living here were friends of the Mughals. However, they rose up against Aurangzeb largely because he was intolerant towards other religions. They rose to power while the Mughal rule was declining. The important provinces of this region included Amber, Marwar, and Mewar. I hope you understood that we are talking about the region. That region you need to identify. Now come to clue 2. This region in the western part of India is associated with the leadership of Peshwas. Balaji Vishwanath was a very able and efficient Peshwa or Prime Minister to the ruler. Earlier taxes such as Chauth and Sardeshmukhi were collected from the provinces by the Mughal emperors. However, Balaji Vishwanath took over the power to collect Chauth and Sardeshmukhi from the Mughal provinces in the Deccan. With this, the power of Peshwa was strengthened, and this led to the further decline of the Mughal Empire. So, by reading this clue, also, you got the idea that we are talking about Maharashtra. Got it? Because it is talking about Mughals and Peshwas were in Peshwas belong to Maratha kingdom, and Maratha today it is known as Maharashtra. Now, clue 3. This region is in the northwestern part of country. The Mughal Empire was attacked by Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali, who plundered the empire. At this time, an armed community known as Khalsa was formed, including 12 misl or groups. This community rose to power when the Mughal Empire was at its weakest. So, By the word Khalsa, you got the idea, I hope so, that they are talking about Punjab. Okay, now you will mark Punjab, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra on the map. Okay, like this, you will draw the map in your notebook, or you can purchase it also. Okay, now tell me, which regions did you mark on the map? I already told you the regions are Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and Punjab. Now, how did the communities from these regions rise up against the Mughals? As you know, the Rajputs revolted against Aurangzeb. The Rajputs revolted against Aurangzeb's policy of intolerance to other religion. The Marathas fought against Mughals in Deccan Wars conducted by Aurangzeb. The Sikh formed an armed community called Khalsa under the leadership of 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh, and rebelled against Mughals. Okay, moving further for the next question. Why do you think Rajput could not rise as an important power despite the weaknesses of Mughals? So, as you know, Rajput leaders were engaged in fighting among themselves and therefore could not rise as a united power. Now, next question. Why did new regional power arise with the decline of Mughal Empire? The regional rulers came to power when the Mughal Empire began to show sign of decline. At that time, Mughal Empire had a very weak economy, administration and military. Means in administration, Aurangzeb or the Mughal Empire was very poor after the death of Aurangzeb. And at the same time, military was engaged in constant war. That's why military was also weak. Now, which of the three regional powers was the most important and why? Second thing, I wanted to tell you that at that time when Mughal Empire was very weak, had very weak economy, administration, and military, the policies of Aurangzeb turned the Rajput against the Mughals. The war against the Marathas in Deccan weakened the Mughals. The Marathas were led by the powerful Peshwas who maintained a strong army and economy. When foreign invaders like Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali attacked the Mughal Empire, the Sikh took this opportunity to capture Punjab and Jammu. Okay, now which of the three regional powers was the most important and why? I think the most important among the regional powers was the Maratha kingdom. As they expanded their empire under the Peshwa, and Peshwa was very powerful at that time. And what about Rajputs? Rajputs were unable to unite to emerge as a powerful kingdom. Now, coming to the HOT question, that is very hard, you need to tell. What might have stopped any one of these regional powers from becoming strong? So, according to me, if the Mughals had maintained a strong army and economy, they might have been able to prevent the regional powers from becoming strong. I hope you understood the block or the lesson plan. Before doing your work, please do read the section one more time. Now comes the time for the bonus question of the day. Which of the Maratha ruler was the problem for Aurangzeb? For this answer, you will go to the Google Form app and tick the correct answer. And complete your workbook. In workbook, do S2, and in notebook, do 4 to 6 practice question. I hope you understood. If you do have any problem, please do write me in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.